We love to share West Michigan's rich cultural heritage here on 8 West, and in many ways we celebrate it, especially through the art.
So we sent our camera inside an exhibition in Saugatuck to give you a glimpse of India. Let's take a look.
We are throughout the month of April celebrating the culture of India through a festival event that includes this amazing exhibition. It's called 330 Million Faces, Meeting Deities, and we are very fortunate to have this on loan from Grand Valley State University. This is part of their permanent collections. Thank you for that wonderful collaboration here in West Michigan. Let me tell you a little bit about that title, 330 Million Faces. In the Hindu religion, there is a belief that there is one God, but that God can take on many, many, infinite aspects. Thus that phrase, 330 million, which is to mean a million, million, million. It goes forever. That is something that we will see if you come here throughout this exhibition, is many of the different ways that people who are Hindu think about God, the ways that God might bless them. This particular painting, for instance, which is paint on paper, is the Indian Lord Ganesh. Ganesh is an elephant, and that is a very common symbol. You will see that throughout India. This is one of the most popular ways for people who are Hindu to think of God, is in this particular iteration. In addition to thinking about the deities and the number of ways there are to think about God, one of the special things in this exhibition is the different types of media that we are able to see. So when you come, for instance, you will be able to see things like paint on silk, which for most of us is an unusual thing. This is a beautiful example of not only painting on silk, but also another piece of this exhibition, which is miniatures. The amazing artistic ability to create tiny miniatures that are highly detailed. To be honest, I'm not sure how this is created. I was thinking, is this a very small paintbrushes? This is really a remarkable process, but there are a lot of really neat miniature examples throughout this exhibition. Next to me is a beautiful, very colorful piece, and this is actually vegetable dye on paper. So grinding up and using the very bold pigments from vegetables, and then creating, again, another look at Hindu deities and a sacred painting using vegetable dyes. We've got a paint on paper here. This is the peacock, which is a sacred symbol. It is one of the most favorite things of Indian painters to paint. A beautiful painting here, and kind of a metallic piece in the background. If we move right next door here, we've got a beautiful tempera and ink on paper, but again, an incredible example of miniature paintings. The detail will just blow you away. It's fun to come to this show and kind of pick one out and just stand and give yourself the time to really look at it, because the more you look, the more you see. And children really enjoy this too. This would be a wonderful Where's Waldo? We ought to play Where's Shiva and have a game, because there's so much to look for. It would be really fun to have that kind of an art adventure. And finally, at the end here, we're going to take a look at an incredible example of a folk art, and this is palm leaf engraving. And when you come to the show and you take a look at this, what you'll notice is that this is actually a finely cut piece of palm leaf. This was, before paper, the primary medium that artists or anyone who was writing or engraving in India used. And this particular piece has a whole series of intricately etched pictures of animals, and it's really a fine example. This beautiful exhibition is up through April 25th. We hope that we see you here at this exhibition before it closes, so you can have your own glimpse of the culture of India.
How fun.
Absolutely.
You know, that is on my list. India, of places I've never been that I would love to go to. You
know, it's nice to have glimpses of all around the world and just kind of little tastes of it here and there. And you really have to see these pieces close up to truly appreciate, you know, the incredible amount of detail in each of them. It's just amazing.
Right. It's a little bit hard to capture that on video.
I know.
You know, especially with reflections that we often get with our camera. You are welcome to spend as much time as you want inside the gallery at the Saugatuck Center for the Arts. And you can't beat the price. We love things that are free, and
Absolutely.
This is free.
And it's so easy to find too. It's right on Culver Street and this exhibition is up through next Monday, April 25th. So, you know, if you're getting a little dreary with all this weather, go to India, where everything's, you know, just get the picture. Everything's warm there.
Wonderful.